There's a lot of juicy stuff happening. Yeah, let's dig into it. Now, there's a very interesting article that appeared in the Star, just a few minutes ago, yes, and it describes what was happening right inside State House shortly before Uhuru announced his cabinet. The machinations, the discussions, the meetings that took place, leading up to the announcement of the cabinet. Very fascinating article. Now, I've tried to make a few calls here and there, to confirm a few things concerning this article, and I believe I'm still making those calls. But what I can tell you so far, I have not received any information that contradicts what is in this article. Therefore, I'm persuaded to believe that actually this is exactly what happened. These are the meetings that took place. According to the article, the president discussed with 3 sets of advisors to come up with this announcement recently of those cabinet inclusions. 3 sets of advisors. Okay, the first set of advisors was led by Head of Public Service Joseph Kenya. Okay, these advisors had scrutinized all the CVs of the names that were on the table, and they had shortlisted them. The other meeting the president had was, in my view, very interesting. Okay, he met with the NIS Director General Philip Kameru, the Chief of General Staff Samson Mwadede, and the Police IG Joseph Boynet. Now this is the security team, or security of the state team. You all know what that means. Security of the state deals with any threats on the presidency, on Uhuru maintaining his presidency, and secondly, of course, of the country. Always in that order. That's important. Okay. This meeting took place on Friday. Very shortly before the announcement of the, the cabinet names. Okay. Now, the last group of advisors he met included Interior CS Fred Matiang'i, AG Githu Muigai, and National Assembly Speaker Justin Muturi, and then of course Kenya is in all these meetings. Kenya was also there. Githu Muigai, of course, was there for the law. You notice in the president's statement, he kept on saying, according to the Constitution, according to the powers conferred to me by the Constitution. He kept on repeating that. Okay? Now, in case you have not yet noticed, this sets of meetings confirms an early recording I had made on why Tobiko suddenly resigned, and has been appointed to the cabinet. Okay? Actually, the reason why Tobiko was removed from the DPP post, and he was removed using this method. Actually, to understand the cabinet appointments and to understand a lot of moves that the president is making, one needs to understand what is top on his agenda. The thing which is right at the top of his list. Can you guess what it is? I'll tell you. It's dealing with NASA. Dealing with the NASA threat. One of the ways of dealing with the NASA threat is to ensure that this government functions and functions very quickly. That actually the cabinet does some magic. Pop, so that Kenyans forget about the federal elections, Kenyans forget about the NASA agenda. That's really the idea. Okay? NASA, of course, are going to be hit very hard in another way. Okay? But I've covered that in the Tobiko video. But of course, the other way is also to make sure that the cabinet functions like a well-oiled machine. And delivers. And not tomorrow. They need to deliver yesterday. That's really how it is, and that's really what it is. And therefore, one would understand why there would be a hiccup, between the president and his deputy in deciding who is to be in the cabinet and who is not. Assuming even that we didn't know what we already know about that issue. Just off the top of any situation, it will be very difficult for them to have any understanding, because the priorities of the president are urgent and they're different from those of DP Ruto. What am I saying? They are urgent because he needs to make sure that he legitimizes his government. He needs to make sure that his government starts delivering very fast. so that Kenyans sit up and say, "Aye, ata inasa agenda ni ya nini?" Yeah, and the government is performing. That is the whole idea. But then that is simplifying things, because we also know that this government is in a situation of crisis, very many crises, not just one. Because apart from the political, we also know that there are very serious money issues, very serious issues to do with the economy. The president has his plate very, very full, even as these sideshows continue to unfold. Until next time, this is Kshs Kumekucha.